Operationally, our results are damn good. When our operating results are quite good. What you see in the results is a result of the revenue basket price itself, and therefore, back to your question, it is the pricing. It's the metal pricing itself. Because of the basket of metals that we are mining, we mine in Merensky, which is quite rich in platinum, and with platinum underperforming in terms of prices, you will see the revenue basket price in Merensky Reef quite impacted by the pricing environment as compared to people who are mining UG2, particularly the Plat Reef itself, say Mogalakwena. The basket of metals is quite good and relevant to the good pricing environment of palladium, rhodium, and other base metals themselves, and that is why you see the revenue quite strong. Not taking away their efficiencies because they're a good mine and well operated itself. So yes, it is quite a very tough environment, completely pricing environment, and that is why you see quite a number of companies doing strategic reviews of their operations and see whether it is worth it in the current and prevailing environment, running mines and shafts that are loss-making.
Restructuring at Royal Bafokeng, is this on the cards?
Not currently. We have nothing planned in terms of restructure. I remember 2015, and then early 2017 we did restructuring in not so smaller scale, especially in response to the market conditions, because we could see long before time that this market was not going to respond positively anytime sooner, and we started that restructuring itself. So we think at this stage we are where we want to be in terms of the staff complement, in terms of consumption of utilities, in terms of the utilization of material that you are using in the business itself, and we have tightened the belt and in order to at least have some semblance of good margins themselves. So no, we're not looking at that. We are actually ramping up Stelreft. We are actually employing Stelreft. While Stelreft is ramping up, we are employing people themselves, and it's going to employ ultimately at full ramp up around 3,000 people.
And let's talk about your spending plans. You have announced the purchase of Anglo Platinum's 33% share in the Bafokeng Simone Platinum Mine joint venture. How much are you spending there, and what is the goal?
Remember that in 2003, we concluded the joint venture on 50-50 basis with Anglo Platinum. Then Anglo Platinum was the operator. In 2009, late in December, we restructured the joint venture and got 67% of the joint venture, and Anglo Platinum scaled down to 33%, and we became the operator. And in 2010, November, we listed Royal Bafokeng Platinum. That is the 67% that we are having. Was listed. The Anglo Platinum stayed as a joint venture partner, an operating joint venture partner. So it is this one that we are purchasing from them, and they are selling out of the joint venture itself, so that then we own 100% of the joint venture itself. I think we negotiated a good price, and Anglo Platinum had been kind enough really to discount the value and the price itself in order to facilitate the transaction.
What's the price?
The price is around 1.8.
Billion rands?
1.850, yes. Billion rands.
Yes, and how are you paying for this?
10% of which will be paid when the deal becomes unconditional, which we anticipate to be end September, beginning of October. And the 90% will be paid in 3 tranches. And
is this using cash or debt?
We will be using, it's an option. We've got an option to use cash or to issue shares, company shares, to Anglo Platinum.
So which route will you take?
The intention is to use cash.
Is there any hope in your eyes for South Africa's platinum mining sector? And if there is, what needs to happen for it to be a sustainable and a viable employer?
if you talk about the future of the mining industry generally, especially in terms of the environment and regulatory regime and what have you, at least there is hope with the new minister coming in, with the new regime coming in. You can see there is positiveness towards mining. We're still not yet there. We're developing towards that, stabilizing the regulatory framework itself, but creating a good sentiment in order to attract investors, because that's what is very important.